Hey everyone, just bringing you guys the weekly Beta Bay Book Club review. We went over chapters 7 through 9, which was specifically about practice, purpose, and hope. And on the practice side of things, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of discussion across multiple books about the idea of 10,000 hours of practice or 10 years of practice in terms of a rule. And this topic went a little bit further into discussion about the idea of deliberate practice and what that meant for our athletes. So rather than just, going out and doing the same thing over and over again for 10 years, the highest performers are going out and they are constantly pushing the boundary of what's comfortable for them and really working on their weaknesses rather than just being comfortable in their strengths. And so that was something that we chatted about. That's a difficult thing to do currently, specifically in the volleyball side of things, without access to a net or a gym or having coaching right now. But it's something that our individual athletes can really learn how to do, and it is an acquired skill. Then as we moved into chapter 8 on purpose, there was a little story in the book about 3 bricklayers. They were all asked the question of, what are you doing? And the first bricklayer would say, I'm laying bricks. The second bricklayer would say, I am building a church. And the third bricklayer said, I'm creating the kingdom of God. And it kind of just went into the 3 different mindsets of, I've got a job, I've got a profession, or I've got a calling. And the highest performers usually feel like whatever they are doing is a calling. And that's a tough thing to relate to having a calling to play volleyball. But the different things in life that you can do to have a calling to serve others, to create something that will bring good or bring joy to people, and those types of things. So trying to hammer down that aspect of what it is that your purpose is was an interesting one for discussion this week. And then we closed with the idea of hope, which was what chapter 9 was all about. And a lot of what this chapter dove into was the mindset that you bring. And there's a great book called Mindset by Carol Dweck, a professor who studied a lot of this. It's the idea of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. Essentially the idea that, if you have a fixed mindset, you think that the things that you're given are pretty much guaranteed or set in stone and can't be changed, whether it's your intelligence, your skill, your athleticism, so on and so forth. Whereas the growth mindset, obviously, you're taking the other side of the coin, in your ability to control a lot of this growth, to control your effort, to be able to improve on these different ideas, whether it be struggling in a math class and spending a lot of extra time to grow and improve, or a volleyball skill to try and get into a position that you want to play, or to find more playing time, or to create, take a step up onto a higher team, things like that. And that came through for a lot of hope, as well as kind of some just positive self-talk about talking yourself through some difficult situations and being able to handle adversity, overcome the setbacks when they do inevitably come, to be able to put yourself in the best possible situation to keep moving forward. So a lot of good stuff this week, and we'll be closing out next week with the last chapters and closing out the book. So I hope you enjoy it, and we will try and get the whole video posted of our conversation up on our Facebook soon. But thanks for tuning in.